everyone and welcome back. So in one of my recent videos I've done an empty flat tour. If you haven't seen that one, I'm gonna link it down below. So over the last 2 months we have bought all of the furniture for our flat. I didn't think it would take that long, but I've documented as much as I could over those 2 months. So everything started at the end of March. We lived down in the South Island with Nick's mum, and we were supposed to drive up with our car that we bought there. And we did have quite a lot of stuff there because Nick's mum had like a spare blanket, or I had like my coffee machine down there, so we had quite a few things. On the morning when we were supposed to take the ferry up, it got cancelled. We had to leave the car behind with about 80% of our stuff, pack a few suitcases and fly up. So that definitely wasn't the best start, coming to Auckland without a car. Which brings me to the start of April, our moving in date, where I rented a van. But yeah, see for yourself. Let's jump back to April. Oh my god, so I rented a van. I'm just sitting in the van right now. It's the day of our move. I actually filmed the empty flat tour this morning, and I rented a van for the day to pick up the mattress and the desk and do a lot of like grocery shopping as well, because there's so much that you need to buy when you move into a new flat, like washing up liquid and toilet paper and flour, like all of the essentials, and it's actually quite a lot to carry, so I thought I'll do it while I have the van. There's all the stuff in the back here. You can see it a little bit better here. So that's the mattress. That's part of my new table. Some drawers. There's honestly so much stuff everywhere. And don't even ask me how much money I spent today. It's ridiculous. So I really try to get second-hand furniture as well. So other than the mattress, so the mattress is new, that was like non-negotiable for me. But the desk, for example, I just picked up in the drawers. That one I just bought off Facebook Marketplace. Yeah, the bed frame is new as well, and the bedside tables, only because we just couldn't find any nice ones online. I'm just waiting for Nick now. I'm just in the car park, and we are going to Kmart, which is kind of like Target, or I don't even know how to describe Kmart. It's kind of like IKEA, I don't know, kind of like a cheapish furniture shop where you can also get other stuff as well. And we're going to pick up basically some essentials there as well, like a kitchen knife, and I don't even know what else we wanted to pick. Oh yeah, some pillows to sleep on, blankets, stuff like that. It's basically everything that's like really urgent. We have the van, and then in 4 weeks we're gonna get our own car, and then we can pick up everything else. I rented a van for like, I think 4.5 hours just to get everything sorted, and I'm driving around like zigzag. Okay, I'm actually not driving zigzag. I planned this out like to the minute. I have like an app on my phone where I planned where I need to be at what time, so everything lines up. Anyway, I kind of just thought I'll take you along and take you along on the stress of moving. It's honestly, I hate it. I really hate moving so much, but I really love the flat so far, so that's really good. I'm excited for our first night there. I hope everything goes well. So it's the next day, and today we are just busy building everything and assembling everything that we bought yesterday that I showed you. And as you can maybe hear by my voice as well, I got sick, so I made myself some tea. So we built the bed last night because we just needed something to sleep in. I'm not going to show you, I'm going to do like a whole review, basically, or kind of like a somewhat finished tour when we're done. I need to build the desk now. So I bought this desk secondhand on Marketplace, and I don't have any instructions, so it's going to be interesting. I do have a photo how it looks when it's built up, so I kind of try and follow that. But yeah, I thought I'm going to time-lapse it so you can see me building it up and then see the finished result. And there we have it. That's the desk. I'm not gonna lie, it was a bit trickier to build than I thought it would be. I might have scratched my hand a little bit when the whole thing half broke apart, but as I said, I didn't have any instructions, so it kind of went off how I thought it is built. Fits really nicely into this room. I also got this lamp here, which is from Kmart, and I kind of want to get a light bulb like this one and put it in here. But I thought it goes quite nicely. It's just kind of like chic, simple, minimalistic style. Just got a parcel delivered. Oh my god, I was waiting for this for I think a week now. It took so long to arrive, but it finally came because there was the Easter sale going on not too long ago. We ordered a few bits for our home. I can't even remember what we actually ordered. I know one thing, no, two things, but I can't remember the rest. Oh, I completely forgot about these ones. They're from The Ordinary, some face serums, but that's actually not what I wanted to show you. We got this box here, which should contain 4 beautiful mugs. And they are from the brand Salt and Pepper. And they are these mugs that are dipped into color. So that's like a blue one. Then we have a green one, a black one, and kind of like a, what is this, rusty orange one. So that's the brand if you're interested. Really happy with them. I think they're really cute. And then, oh my god, the most important thing, a knife. I can't tell you, I literally had a braid knife and like a tiny one. Oh, that one's a little bit small. I thought it would be bigger. It's definitely smaller than I expected it to be. Anyway, oh, and the other day I also picked up this thing here, which is like a kind of pot placemat. And I really like the color. I thought the color looked really lovely. It's from this brand here. That's literally everything I have to show you. We're kind of like slowly getting some bits together. We bought a few basics like pots and pans now, chopping board. We don't have a lot of cutlery because we still have the cutlery in the car in the South Island, which we're gonna get up next week. I cannot wait. I can't even tell you how excited I am until we get the car up next week because there's so much stuff in there. There's a lot of kitchen stuff, decor, quite a lot of our clothes as well still. Otherwise, I can show you around what we kind of have ready. So we have a little bit of furniture. So I told you we picked up a few second-hand pieces. We got a couch. Oh my god, we got a couch. I can't believe it. Everything else is still very, very empty. Still don't have a dining table. So we ordered 4 chairs, which are really cool. They're so cool, honestly. I can't wait to show you. But they're gonna arrive in May, so we still have to wait a few more weeks. And then once we have the car, we also want to go to more charity shops and kind of like second-hand furniture shops because they're quite a lot around. But without a car, it's just impossible to get to. Oh man, I don't always want to rent a car. I'm not the biggest fan of renting cars. I'm always freaked out about them. What else? Oh yeah, we found this one. Really random. One of our neighbors wanted to get rid of it, so he just put it outside on his lawn, like front lawn. And I looked at it and was like, do you give this away? And he's like, yeah, take it for free. I don't want it anymore. So it's basically a wine rack. And then probably the one important thing for me, because I'm working from home, is an office chair. Oh my god, an office chair and a desk. We live here for 3 weeks now and we have a desk, a couch and a bed. We still don't have a solution for this here, which is washing and shoes. We need to get like a shoe rack or something. Maybe like here, I'm not sure. But yeah, that's the current update. As I said, it's not too much, but we're getting there. Back on the farm to pick up our car. And we're actually leaving in about 10 minutes. I need to show you the car. It's ridiculous. It's honestly filled to the absolute top. But before I'm gonna go, you might already hear it. I wanted to say hello to the piggies because there's one big one that I've shown you before. I think his name is FRODE. But then there are 2 baby piglets somewhere as well. Where are they? Must be somewhere around here. Also, how nice is it? Like autumn is coming. It's really crisp this morning. Honestly, where are they? Here, she wants some scratchies. I know. Oh, good morning. Good morning. It's Lammy. It's a pet lamb. Basically was raised by hand. That's why she's so tame. Oh. Found them. There they are. Oh, look how tiny they are compared to the other one. So they're only a few weeks old now. I think they're a little bit scared still, but they get used to you after a while. Hello. Oh, it's a bit dark. So this is the car. As you can tell, it's literally packed to, yeah, the top. It's quite ridiculous, but easiest way to get stuff up. Off we go. You ready for a, how long's the drive?
14? 14 total? Yeah,
Yeah. 14 hours?
12, 13 hours. 14 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 ho plus 4 hours on the ferry.
Yes, but we're gonna stay in Taupo for the night, so we're not gonna do everything in one go. Oh, look how pretty that is. The tree over there. That looks really cool. It looks like it's on fire, like a match. We just came to a second-hand furniture store because we pretty much have all of our furniture sorted now, but the only thing we don't have yet is a table, like a dining table. So hopefully today we can find an antique dining table. We were looking for like a round one. I think a round one would be really nice and it's like big enough for 2 people. So we just arrived at the second-hand furniture store. Looks really cool. I found that one online, so yeah. Let's see if they have anything nice. The smell in here is really good. Definitely have quite a few nice things here. That one looks really cool.
We should have come here.
Yeah, I told you, it's really nice here. Ooh, how much is it?
$275.
Oh my god, that's really good.
We paid what, 120 for our new one, and it's
Shite.
almost falling apart. It's quite cool.
That's really cool as well. I love that. 175. I think we might need to get that for like plants or something.
It's for magazines.
So we haven't found a table yet. Anything else you found?
Since it's not as good.
No? Okay.
Nice dining table.
Oh, yeah, that looks quite nice. Probably have to take it with the chairs though, I guess.
No.
No?
It's all priced individually.
Oh, okay. So we didn't get anything in the other store, but we just came to another vintage store, which looks very promising. Looks very cool. There we have one. Doesn't look too bad, I think. Kind of like an old one. Can't find the price for this one. I made a friend. Jesus. Yeah. God, so excited. So we just came home and we ended up going with the round dining table. We don't have it with us yet. We get it delivered probably on Wednesday, so in like 3 days. And then we get the dining chairs in, as I said, I think 1 or 2 weeks as well. And then that's pretty much it. That's like the main chunks of furniture done, which is so good. I'm just on my way to pick up a coffee table and an ottoman from one of my work colleagues. She redecorated her flat a while ago and she still has like the coffee table and the ottoman sitting in her garage, and she was like, hey, didn't you just move? And I was like, yeah. And she's like, do you need an ottoman and a coffee table? And I was like, yes, I do. So yeah, I'm just driving to hers now, picking that up. Which reminds me, she doesn't want anything for it. She was like, oh, you can have it for free, really? And it's like, not happening. So I went and picked up a lovely bottle of, I think it's wine actually, I'm not quite sure. It's like a mix of rosé and red wine. I'm heading off now because I'm already late. I should be there literally now, and I'm still at home rambling. Also, since I moved here, I can't remember. I think there must have been like 10% sunny days and the rest of the time it was raining, which is absolutely like not usual for Auckland, what people tell me. Like, it is raining, yes, that's normal, but like not to this extent, which is very nice that I have a car now. I feel very privileged. I never owned a car before, so I'm very thankful that I can just like hop into my car and just quickly drive there and pick up the furniture, because before I always had to go and pick up the van or like transported in an Uber, and trust me, Uber drivers are not happy when you show up with like furniture that they want to put into their car. Oh my god, it literally started absolutely chucking down. So I went to my friend and we tried to get the coffee table into the car, and guess what? It didn't fit. It didn't fit into my car, which was so annoying. So she put it into her car and just drove to my house now, but I got it now. I need to build this up again. Little ottoman here, quite cute. And the cool thing with this one is that you can, if I can do it now, lift this up and it goes all the way to like up here. So if you're sitting on the couch, you can actually work from the couch as well. Completely out of breath now. I'm so hot. I shouldn't have worn this jumper today. It's like a, I think merino or cashmere something jumper, and it's so hot and humid and I'm sweating. I need a shower now. But We're getting there. I'm so excited. Just came to Farmers to pick up our chairs that we waited for 2 months. Ooh, look how pretty. Ooh, that was for the king's coronation. I mean, I cannot tell it's fake, but still pretty cool. Ooh, you can see the chairs over there already. Kind of like similar. We have golden legs, but it's like this green velvet ones. They look pretty fancy, I think. So we fitted all of the chairs, there's just 2 here and 2 in the boot as well, into the car. We did have to take them out of the boxes because with the boxes they just wouldn't have fit. This is the annoying thing with this car. It is actually quite big, but because it goes down in the back, it just doesn't fit a lot of stuff. Even when we were moving up, we really struggled to fit all of our stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna go drop something off and then go back home, make myself another coffee and then build those chairs, and then that's pretty much it. That's the flat done. So I'm gonna get going now, but I'm gonna see you back at home. First 2 chairs are built. What do we think? Oh, I really like them. I really like the pattern that it has in the back here. Looking good. Not the softest, but they are quite good for like eating and like sitting straight, and yeah, I really like them. I always wanted to have velvet chairs and finally I got some, and I think it works really well with kind of like the drink cabinet in the back here as well. Yeah, so I'm quickly gonna finish, build the other 2 and get rid of all of the rubbish as well. Honestly, there's so much rubbish when you buy new furniture. It's ridiculous. You get so much wrapping, and I also felt like unnecessary wrapping, which I would hope that at some point this is going to be improved with not plastic and more cardboard, or kind of like there's like this water dissolving wrapping material as well. That would be really great. So yeah, that's something I definitely noticed, hence also why we tried to buy a lot of secondhand, because we wanted to minimize packaging material and obviously also try to like not have everything new and just reuse already existing furniture. And that brings us to today, which is end of May. So we moved in at the start of April, now we have end of May, and I'm sitting in my flat that is fully furnished and looks really pretty, and I'm honestly so happy about it. There's nothing better than having a cozy, comfortable home. At least I'm a very homey person, homely, whatever. So I'm super happy that we finally reached this point. And as I said, I'm gonna do a whole flat tour as well in the next video, or the video after, I'm not quite sure yet. So stay tuned for that. And then in terms of what we spent around 3,500 New Zealand dollars on the whole flat. That doesn't include pots and pans or like little bits and bobs. If we would add those ones on, we'd probably come to like 4,000. But just the furniture and like all of the like big items is $3,500. So I think for a whole flat, for all of the furniture, we didn't have to buy wardrobes, they were already built in. But everything else we had to buy, and I think it was actually pretty good. We had a budget of around $3,000 to $4,000, and initially when I looked online for new stuff, I was like, never. Like $3,000 to $4,000 is not enough to furnish a whole flat. But then I started to look at secondhand stuff. So I used Facebook Marketplace mainly to like buy things from people. And then secondhand stores, obviously we went to a lot of secondhand stores. There's beautiful furniture, like super old, beautiful, like chest of drawers or desks, and they're all like $200-300 or maybe $500 for something super pretty. But everything honestly is so affordable. Like our dining table cost $120 including delivery, or this couch here that I'm sitting on was from Facebook Marketplace and was sold by a girl that moved overseas. She sold it for $250, and then luckily like we had some workmates that wanted to get rid of some stuff. It's a bit of a lengthier process, but honestly it's so worth it. I'd say probably the most expensive one, and a third of our budget went into the mattress. I didn't want to buy a new mattress. I don't know, that was just never an option for me. I wanted to have a new one, and that one was over $1,000. So yeah, that was about how much we paid for everything. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and give it a thumbs up if you did, and don't forget to subscribe if you want to see part 2, and I hope I'll see you in my next video. Bye!